Hi, it's Craig from Limar UK. So we're all in lockdown, the bike shows aren't happening, we can't bring our product to you at the bike shows, so that is why we've decided to do the Limar Focus shows so we can bring our product to you. This is episode 1 and the focus is on the most technological helmet in the market today. It's a bold statement, but I'm going to back it up with everything that I'm going to tell you right now. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to just rewind and go back to 2017. Limar have gone back into the pro peloton with Astana, and in that first season, Astana wear the Ultralight Plus. Now the Ultralight Plus is the lightest helmet in the world. We still sell the Ultralight Plus, it's still in the range, it's still the lightest helmet in the world. So if lightweight is your thing, go and have a look at the Ultralight Plus. It's a phenomenal helmet and it's phenomenally light. But at the end of that year, Astana said, we need to go down a more aerodynamic route. A lot of the rival teams were already doing it. And obviously they want to improve the performance of the riders as much as possible with every bit of technology that the riders use, whether it be their bike, their wheels, their helmet, their skin suits, whatever it is. So a design collaboration started between Limar and Astana through wind tunnel testing and computer software technology to basically design the fastest, most aero helmet they possibly could. Now, as that started to sort of widen out and grow, they all of a sudden thought, well, hold on, what if we actually design a range of helmets, all designed around fully functioning aerodynamics, but each helmet specializes in certain riding conditions for certain races. And that is why the Air Pro is the most technological helmet on the market today. And that was where carbon core tech was born. So you can see it there. So we've got one piece of carbon here, one piece of carbon here, which comes together to make one piece across the front. And on here, we've got another piece on the top here. So that carbon is the same strength of carbon that's in your bicycle frame. So the truth is, every single helmet has to pass the same safety standards. So if you have an accident, they're all going to protect you in the case of that accident. But if you're interested in extra safety, then the carbon core technology in the Air Pro is phenomenally strong. The cage is phenomenally strong for protection, but that is not why it's there. Why it's there is because when you put a fully vented helmet, which is what this is, it doesn't look like an aero helmet, it's a fully vented helmet, it's got 20 vents, it looks like a conventional helmet. But when you put a conventional fully vented helmet into a wind tunnel, all of these holes, all of these vents, they just disrupt the air. They don't flow the air because that's not why they're there. They're there to just let heat escape, keep the rider as cool as possible. And, you know, that's what the vents are there for. So the idea was, can we design a fully vented helmet that actually keeps the rider cool, but also works aerodynamically? And that is where the carbon core tech comes in, because if I go like that, can you see the way it's joining together here? Can you see how thin they are? They're like aerofoils. So actually, when you went into a wind tunnel through the design with these longitudinal channels here, and then the carbon core tech going horizontally across, it actually cuts through the air. So when we went into the wind tunnel, rather than all of these vents disrupting the air, it actually cut through the air. And you wouldn't believe what a difference putting this little knobble on the end here made, as the way that the air comes off the helmet and goes down the rider's back. So that is why it's the most technological helmet on the market, because it's a fully vented helmet that keeps the rider cool, lets all the heat escape, but it works aerodynamically. So when you watch Astana in the Tour de France, Vuelta a España, actually any race where they're in really hot conditions, going having long mountain stages, you will see them all wearing the Air Pro. Because actually wearing an aero helmet on those days is not actually the best thing to do, because okay, the aero helmet may be more aerodynamic. Our Airspeed, which will be on the next focus show, is our most aerodynamic helmet, but that's not a great helmet to wear on hot days in the mountains, because your most aerodynamic helmet, there's always going to be a slight compromise on ventilation. So if one of the rival teams decides to wear their aero helmet, then there's a good chance they're going to overheat, which is not good. Also, if they decide, well, okay, it's too hot for the aero helmet today, so they switch to their conventional helmet, well, like we say, we know that no conventional helmet cuts through the air aerodynamically like the Air Pro does, because we've tested it against all of the other helmets and we've seen the data. So that is why the Air Pro is such a phenomenal helmet. Also, quickly to finish off, just tell you about the Air Fit retention system. You've got a little dial there. It's all very minimal. It's extremely lightweight. And the thing that I really like about this, if I just move it up, so the back of your head doesn't come straight down. The back of your head comes down like that and goes into your neck. So retention systems that tend to come straight down just means that you've got further to actually tighten them across. And by the time you get there, they're not at the right angle to get a really nice, comfortable place in the back of your neck. If you watch as the Air Fit system comes down, can you see the way it comes down and it goes that way, maintaining the angle at the back of your neck? So it means you've got supreme comfort. You can get it exactly where you want it in the back of your neck. The angle's absolutely right. Really lightweight, amazingly comfortable. You also get the little chin pad, which everyone really likes as well, which also gives you a load of comfort under your chin there. So the Air Pro, it's the top of the range. It retails for £229.99. So it is, you know, an expensive helmet, but I honestly think because of everything I've just told you about the technological features in this helmet, it offers incredible value, because a lot of other helmets are a lot more than that. So the Air Pro, an amazing helmet, lightweight, aerodynamically amazing, and it's going to keep you absolutely cool on hot days. So whether you're a racing cyclist, whether you're a sportive cyclist, whether you go to Mallorca or you go abroad and ride in hot conditions, this helmet is going to handle absolutely everything and perform amazingly well. So there's the Air Pro. Okay, if you've got any questions, please put them in the comments below. We will answer them as soon as possible. And look out for episode 2 of the Focus show, where we're going to focus on the Air Speed, which is our fastest helmet. And we're going to tell you about why it's so fast and all of the testing that we've done on that helmet as well. So we'll see you for episode 2. Remember, comments for your questions, and we'll see you real soon.